Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the counselor's office. I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor, and we are here with more of the final champagne. Yes, we're here. Bust out the champagne. We're here with the final shape campaign, and we are going on to the next mission. That is right. EXEGESIS. Exegesis? It's like Genesis with X. It's like your X, but all right, here we are. I'm trying to continue on the story.
I came across some wreckage when I was scouting earlier. Dismissed it as another anomaly until Ghost described Ikora's ship.
No one was inside. So she's alive. We just have to find her.
Yeah, and that's always easier said than done.
I'm sending you some coordinates. You're on the lookout for something that resembles the cradle on Io. We'll start there.
I mean, that makes sense with Ikora. I'll throw it back to the original Destiny 2 launch, the Red War campaign. Also, new Titan drip. I'm going to try to showcase some different drips just for the fun of it. Don't know why, outside of just because I can. And there it is. Different weapons, different things. I am using the Tessellation with its catalyst. I have not unlocked it yet, but I do have the catalyst to be worked on. But I got our Dorito.
We're not the only ones looking for Ikora.
The hive already bothering you?
We can handle them.
Well, go right ahead. I'll be here for moral support.
Go right ahead.
Concentrated darkness.
The least we can do is put it to good use.
Absolutely. All right. We got all kinds of darkness filling the room.
More of the witness's abominations.
Of course. These guys are super annoying. Out of all the new things that they added, the Husk are super annoying. Doing the new duality mission and just having their stupid spirits spam at you. God, it's bad. It's really bad. Come on, gotta load the Dorito. I might actually die because of the Husk.
You're coming up on the coordinates of that wreckage. Any sign of Ikora or her ghost?
Not yet, sir.
Yet.
Oh, unfortunate. Anything else? Oh, yeah. Using some of the Into the Light weapons just to showcase them. Got the shiny variant. Very nice. Mini wows.
There, up ahead. We know Ikora abandoned her ship. Maybe she found something.
There we go.
Maybe so.
New
Leaving
ghost.
it alone isn't worth the risk. I learned that the hard way.
Very
Luckily,
true.
She's got the two sharpest hunters in the system to back her up.
Oh, yeah. And when do they get here?
Oh, yeah. I do like the ping-ponging between... Oh, my God.
Creates concentrated light. You can use it to power those wells.
Where light rises, darkness recedes.
Sounds like you've been reading Ikora's field journals.
I always try to learn from the best.
Very nice. Yeah, it's really cool that they incorporated the Vault of Glass shield. Like a lot of throwback to nostalgia. A shield literally manifested from a guardian giving up their light. And here we are using it to defeat the witness. Very cool. The balance of light and darkness, the path forward is untangled. Again, skybox and everything, like environment wise, is amazing. And the fact that it's almost like different puzzle pieces, each different stacking in front of each other. Really freaking cool. All right, we got our Dorito loaded up and ready to go.
More hive ahead.
I know, there we go. Converting grenade
Wrath's followers again.
to make a really strong
But
shot.
somebody's been paying attention. Me, I see 3 glowing green eyes. I open fire. And then apologize to Eris later.
Again, it's really good to have Cade back. I think Nathan Fillion being Cade really does open up a lot of people to enjoy the banter. Oh, we need this. Especially for new players. Nathan really kind of brought in a lot of people when Destiny 1 came out. And I think Nathan has definitely pulled a lot more people into video games because he is the voice of some of the key players, the key characters. It's very obvious that's what Bungie wanted to do. They knew that they needed to get some beloved actors into the game. We need more darkness, looks like. Oh, there's light. So we're probably going to need this, I'm assuming. Okay. Yep. All right, now that that's done, we can come over here, pick up our big old crystal. Nothing that a hulking titan can't do. That's right, professional. But yeah, I can't believe in 2014 is when I started playing Destiny. 2014, a little bit earlier than that because of the beta. I don't remember if I played alpha. I want to say I did, but again, don't remember. But the fact that we're here 10 years later is nuts. All right, we definitely want to kill all these guys. We're gonna have to repeat the pattern, the little puzzle. Get out of here. No one likes you. Can I freeze him? Yes, you can. Now, there should be some way to increase prismatic faster. If not, we'll just keep using our primary. You know, I could do that too, kid. And there we go. All right, we need to start with light. Then we've got darkness. Now we need the relic once again. I don't remember where the relic is, but I do know we need this. I believe this unlocks the relic. I am happy though. A lot of what you see, we reuse these certain environment aspects multiple times, and I'm okay with that. Generally, the open world, like I said in the previous episodes, gets neglected, and we don't really get to spend a lot of time with them. All right, we got ourselves that. We need to find target practice. We need to find another knight. We need only a couple more fragments. All right, light. Let's get the big boom boom on. Then we have dark. Then we have to get, I believe, dark again. Let me double check to make sure. Pretty sure. No, we have to get light then dark. And lastly, we get dark, which we're going to use our dark weapon. There we go. I was about to say, I swear there was more than that, moat-wise. Nice little puzzle. Pretty simple, pretty easy.
So, using both light and And dark energy is what brought down that barrier.
Mara often spoke of the balance of light and dark. We awoken were made in conflict. Our
All right, we got another piece.
darkness is as ingrained as our connection to light. Not all guardians are awoken, but it does feel like we all share that conflict.
All right. We did unlock some more perks. I'm very interested. I kind of want to use Glacier Grenade. I like Frenzied better than Hammer Strike. Once we get concentration, we can slam. Yeah, I think that's where I'll rock hammers to be able to perform that. But outside of that, I'm going to continue on as we are.
Definitely Ikora's ship. Let's take a closer look.
Thanks, Bird. Yeah, I mean, if you look at the shop, this is actually, you can actually fly a core ship. You can have it for yourself, which is pretty neat.
Guardian, I hope you were both safe and that you found Crow. I haven't been able to raise you on comm, so I cannot be certain. You know I am not one to be moved without evidence. How did you put it, Zavala? Scientific obstinance. But there is an uncanny sanctity to this place. I feel an impulse. I seek to commune with the Traveler myself. I sense if I reach out, that it will reach back. If not here, where? Find me. I'll be at the cradle. It's just how I remember it.
Yeah, just like the old days. Really is a... Oh, big boy.
I'm picking up a reading very similar to something Crow and I ran into shortly after we arrived.
What, another charming gunslinger with roguish good looks?
A hive ogre. But it definitely has your humility.
Ha! I do like the banter. All right.
We've got it on the run. Crow, how did you manage to avoid it earlier?
Avoid it? Glint, how many times did you revive me? 5? 6?
12. But who's counting?
Ooh.
Bad. If you can't be efficient, be persistent.
Well, it's good to know that we're not the only ones. If you're one of those guardians out there and you die a lot, don't worry. Crow's got you out there. It's obvious they did that to make people feel better about, you know, maybe dying a lot in the raid teams. Don't worry. In lore, the Crow dies a lot. There's hope for you yet. All right, if I remember correctly, there's a light and a dark podium right here. Very nice. All right, and that should summon him, and then we can get some recharging done. I should be able to pop his shield. Nice. Gotta get aggressive, especially as a Titan. That's kind of the shtick of it. All right, speed boosting. Man, making Crow look bad here. Technically we... Oh, that's right. We're now stasis weapon. That's right. I forgot about that. Because it's supposed tessellation's based on your grenade. All right. Now we're gonna come up here. Excuse me, coming through. I need that Aegis. There we go. Big ogre is gone on down. Let's go ahead and get our juice.
Right. It's creating a path forward.
Is this where we need to go?
Guardian, I'm sensing a surge in power. In both light and dark.
Hey, when we find Ikora, if she's...
Oh,
Ikora's strong. I'm sure she's fine.
Oh, that's good. Great. But not really what I'm worried about. I was gonna ask if you think she's still mad at me?
For what?
dying.
I made a promise, then I broke it. I died.
Yeah, it's not very often that if you die, you get to come back and, you know, deal with that. Yeah. Oh, wow. Very nice. I mean, the silver tree, so it has thrall and everything in it. Kind of crazy. Again, this is another open world area you can do activities on, which is pretty cool. Where are you all coming from? Literally just come twirling over my head like a freaking ninja again, and I have no idea where they're coming from. Kind of throws me off a little bit. Well, there we go. We got ourselves a little friend that wants to play. Let's play.
That's the last of them. Let's get to Ikora.
Hey, what's up, girl?
We found Ikora. She's deep in meditation.
If Ikora zenned out, she might actually get some answers from the Traveler.
Thank you, Guardian. I thought that maybe here, maybe the Traveler might give me some sort of guidance, as it once did for the Speaker. I closed my eyes and I opened my heart and mind. I think I heard it.
Did you?
Screaming.
So did we, when we came through the portal.
This place.
We know.
The witness infecting the Traveler. Darkness combined with light. I wish Osiris could see it. He was always ready with a hypothesis. But here's mine.
What's your hypothesis? Oh, okay. We're getting right into it now. Okay.
The witness brought darkness into the Traveler. Everything you see here inside it is a physical manifestation of a thought made real by the light. Your thoughts, mine, the witnesses. It plans to weaponize that light, reshaping reality outside the Traveler into a perfect stillness. A great silence, never changing, never dying.
Oh.
Imagine your greatest triumph. Or your most profound regret. Immortalized as a part of a universe where nothing exists except by the witness's consent. It chooses what your eternity will be, and imprisons you safely inside it. This is its promised salvation. This is the final shape. The witness sees itself as the god it wishes the Traveler was. And although the Traveler resists the witness's corruption, it and everything we know will eventually succumb.
I definitely get like flood vibes.
Not to put all his faith in the Traveler, to save some for the rest of us. But maybe faith in the Traveler is exactly what we need. If light is powerful enough to destroy the universe, then light is powerful enough to destroy the Witness.
It's crazy how we got more information on the final shape
Come back safe.
in this expansion than we did of all Lightfall. It's crazy like how much information we get in the final that easily got before this. Like the veil and all that stuff. It's crazy how we went from the horrendous storytelling of Lightfall to just this. It's just fantastic. By the way, Bungie has a thing for hands. I don't know what it is, but they've got a little bit of a hand fetish.
So, is there anyone else with you? Not Commander Zavala, I assume. This isn't quite up to his standards.
We'll have to make do.
Hey. I did my best, all right? Given the circumstances, I think Big Blue will forgive me. Will you?
No. It's too much. It's just too much. It's one thing for the Witness to look in our hearts and minds, to conjure up our memories, but this...
Hey, Cora, come on, look at me.
I see you.
I know this is hard. It's tough for me, too.
Tough? What do you know about tough? You were always running off to play renegade, leaving me and Zavala to shoulder all the responsibility when we were supposed to be a team.
I know. I'm gonna make it up to you.
All right.
Sorry. It's nice to have this reunion.
Don't get ahead of yourself. You still have a lot to make up.
Well then, we better get started.
Where do they even go? That's my question. They just disappear into the mythos. All right, Ghost. What do you got?
Ikora has always had a strong connection to the Traveler. I think that's why she's so confident. Why she's never needed the faith Zavala has. She hasn't sought guidance like this for a long time. But this place makes you reassess what faith means to you. Ikora said our memories reshape the landscape, like the Ascendant Plane. But here it's pure. It's not a recreation, it's a reimagining. That's why the Witness is here. It wants to weaponize the Traveler and transform the universe into a fixed state based on what it believes we deserve. The Witness thinks purpose is a static idea. Its promised salvation is a perfect ending it chooses for us. That sounds more like obsession to me. You can't bottle life. You can't pin its subtleties in place. It's wild and variable, imperfect. Like the light, it shines out in all directions, shadows and all. Commander Zavala would agree. Come on, Guardian. We've got a fire team to reunite.
I'm gonna be completely honest. I still don't understand. Like the purpose of the Witness makes no goddamn sense. I'll be honest. It wants, I guess, essentially give everyone its perfect little heaven. That there's no change. There's there's no quote unquote chaos, but I still don't understand. It's obviously coming from the winnower. Some kind of, I don't know. It's still very confusing, but it's still in general, if you're like comparing this to Thanos, it makes no sense. Though you could also argue that Thanos cutting half the world, I mean, universe's population in half to save resources is also doesn't make sense. So maybe it is a great villain. I don't know. All right, we gotta listen to the radio.
Are conclusive. Your body is a construct of light, even if you aren't able to wield it as a weapon.
Well, I guess I need my ghost to do that.
Yes, but still, this is nothing short of a miracle. A miracle that could only be made possible here, in this impossible place.
You sound like Zavala. Next you'll be saying that the Traveler brought me back for a reason.
It did.
Like Cora,
Give me a better explanation then.
I don't have one. All I got is my hand cannon. No golden gun. No ghost.
Can I ask you something deeply personal?
Oh,
What did you see when you died your final death?
No, that ain't fair.
No, it isn't.
Light. So bright it burned me all the way up, but I didn't feel any heat. Not a lick. I didn't feel anything, actually. Not with my body, because I left that back there. These anatonautes might call it being one with the Traveler, but I call it home. No pain. No fear. No Vanguard paperwork. That's heaven.
Sundance?
She was shining there too. You want to know a secret? I miss it. Even more than I miss you.
ooh. Being told that, I mean, I guess it makes sense. If you were in like the literal sense of heaven, and you're at peace, there's no pain, no fear, like none of that. I guess it would make plenty of sense to be like, you know what? I don't want to come back. Like, why would you ever want to come back where pain exists? Especially if you were literally at peace. So I get it. I understand what Cade's throwing down. I'm Mr. Gaming Counselor. Hit that like button, comment down below. This ends this episode of the Final Shape campaign. I thank you. Until next time, don't forget to game out. Huzzah!
Trials and faces, whether it be the odds